Hey y'all, look at my lips. They're scary looking. Look at my lips. Look at my lips. Hey Tammy, so I came to have this side dissolved, right? And she was like, I think you need to dissolve your bottom lip too because it's like migrated down here. Like, can you see? She's like, that way it can have more, you know, shape. She's like, you should. And I was like, oh, but I don't want to have this side that we freshly did, like just there, and then this side's deflated and this is deflated. She's like, if not, I think just do it all and we'll just start over completely, you know what I mean? And just do it all at one time, shape it right, just so that way we don't, you know, it don't end up being messed up, like if we leave this side or it takes a little bit, you know what I mean? So I was like, fuck it, just do the whole thing. So it hurts. Let me tell you, this one hurt worse than the last dissolver. And they're burning right now. I have to massage them. So by the end of today, and for sure by the morning, my whole lips are going to be deflated, completely gone. I have not seen myself like with no filler at all in 10 years. So I'm so scared. And my bottom lip is big. So remember how this side was so wrinkly because it's been stretched out for so many years, and they were, you know, I went so large. My whole lips are going to be so wrinkled. I think especially my bottom lip worse than what the top was because they've been so stretched out. It's going to be so wrinkly. Y'all are going to make fun of me. I'm going to be able to see all my teeth. I already know it. But I was like, fuck it, let's just do it. And I'm going to start all the way over completely to where I can have just my whole lips instead of just doing one side and then one side and one, you know. The first time I should have just dissolved the whole thing, but I was too scared, I guess, you know. I was too scared. And I'm scared this too because I'm going to look funny for a little bit, but it'll probably just be for like a week or two. So no, it's a different person. Because I decided just to do the whole thing, just so we can just do it all at one time instead of like, because I'm scared like that it won't be shaped right, you know. So I don't know, but I just wanted to come show y'all my lips for the last time. This is for the last time. And in the morning, they are going to be wrinkly and small as hell. I noticed them being smaller like within an hour last time. So I know literally within an hour they're going to be a lot smaller. But for sure by the morning they're going to be gone. It happens fast. Every hour they just get smaller and smaller and smaller. I don't like small lips. So y'all quit telling me what to do. Y'all did that last time, so I'm just going to ignore those comments because I don't care what nobody says. I'm not going to have wrinkly, tiny lips. I don't like that. So I'm going to do what I like, what I prefer, how I feel about myself and what I like, and I like filler. I just had too much prior to where it was like messed up, and it's old filler and migrated, and it was just too much. So I'm just going to, you know, all of it's going to be gone. All the old ones going to be gone, and I'm just going to have a fresh set, and I'm not going to go too like overly big like I did before, remember? And then I had like the bumps, and it was just horrible. It was so horrible. They were just too much. So I'm just gonna do a little bit just to where it's just, I guess, kind of the size that they were this last time. Besides my bottom lip was still too big, but like how, you know, when I went back and she redid this side, how pretty it was, and it wasn't too big either. Like it was just a little bit. That's how I'm gonna do the whole thing, where it's just a little bit. Like my lips aren't too big, but they're not tiny as hell. Plus I'm gonna need to anyways because of my lips. I've had it for so many years and they're gonna be so wrinkly, so I'm gonna look aged. So just to kind of get some of the wrinkles out. So I'm doing what I want, not what y'all want. It's my body, me, you know? So, yeah. Well, you guys can feel how you feel, but it's me. Yeah, when I redid that one side, it looked good, huh? It was really cute. It was like perfect. That's how I want the whole thing to be. And it wasn't too much, you know? It was just like, it was perfect. This side was still a little too big. So I was going to redo this side, but she's like, I think you should get rid of all of it. Even my bottom lip. And I was like, ugh. She's like, just start all the way over and have one just how you like it. Just so, you know. So I was like, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, you gotta do what makes you happy. And this one makes me happy. Yes, I do my own lashes. Let me tell you guys, I have had the worst day today, though. When I tell you I have been in my mind, I have cried, I have the whole drive, I was bawling my eyes out, and since this morning I woke up crying, and I don't know when this is going to pass or if it ever will, but I think this has been a different kind of hurt that I've had compared to, like, I think, y'all know, like with Brad, it was hard, but I think really it was just because of trauma and all the chaos, you know what I mean, was hurting me and affecting me. But, you know, now that I'm past that and I got to experience, like, real love, like, I look back and I'm like, that was just literally trauma bond. Like, that wasn't even love. Like, what the fuck? And I think I cried all the time back then. It was really just because of the chaos, you know, the trauma. I mean, I went through hell. I experienced things that nobody should ever experience, you know. But so I think this one, now that I'm more older and more mature too, and like things like that, and I got to experience like a normal relationship somewhat, even though the beginning was really rough because of certain things, but like after that, you know, when we ended up getting back together, and it was just so different. It was like legit, it was a different experience for me, and I feel like it's like a whole new type of feeling this time. Like, I don't know how to explain it, and I don't wish it on anybody, and I'm having, like, I'm dealing with it on my own. I'm trying to, you know, keep it, not, you know, like, bring it to social media. Yeah, I do my little TikTok posts, but those kind of help me, and plus other people can relate, and you know what I mean. But I don't really like try to come on here and like, I've been just trying to deal with it on my own, and you know, and I just can't believe how hard of a time I'm having with it. Like, I have so many breakdowns on my own, like just silent on my own when I'm in the car, or at night, or first thing in the morning, or when I'm in the shower, and it's just like a different kind of hurt. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a morning feeling, you know, and you know it hurts whenever you do it silently on your own, you know what I mean? And I try not to, like, you know, come on live, and I've just been trying to deal with it, and that's when you know you're going through it. You know, you just kind of want to isolate yourself, I guess, and kind of just be away from everyone, and you don't want to talk to anybody. And that's how I've been. I've been kind of MIA with you guys too, you know. It's just because I'm really going through it. I'm having such a hard time, and you know, I have my days, and I come up on here and I show y'all and that I'm still fighting and pushing, and I try to speak life into myself and into everybody else, and be positive, and you know, act like everything's okay and everything's gonna be okay. But in reality, you know, it's not. And I have my days, you know, I have my days where it's really hard, and then I have my days where I feel great and I'm motivated, and I'm, you know, like I said, I speak life into myself, and I try to just stay busy and keep moving. And you know, I've been still just focusing on myself and my goals and change in my life, and just being the woman I want to be. And you know, because I want to help you guys too, you know, get through the things that you guys are going through. Oh, Ginger, I'm so sorry. I'm glad to see you on here, Ginger. I haven't seen you in forever, girl. You text me, update me. We need to catch up. I have not seen your face in a long time, so it's good to see you. And I love you so much. I just want to tell you that, Ginger, real quick. I love you so much, and I'm always thinking of you all the time and praying for you, and I'm always going to be here for you too. So I'm just going to say that real quick because she's right here. But yeah, so realistically, I want to help others and get through the things, because I know that I'm not the only one, and a lot of you guys in the comments always say you guys are going through tough times, and I don't always want to just be that negative Nancy like I used to be all the time, so I just really been trying for my kids, and trying for you guys, and trying even for myself just to be positive, and tell myself that it's going to be okay, and it's going to be fine, and you got this, and just keep working hard, just keep going, But man, let me tell you, today though, I'm still going. Look, I went and still did my damn lips and stuff, but every 2 seconds, I'm not even shitting you, when she put the numbing cream on me and I was sitting there because somebody else was in there, so I literally started crying again right there on the couch, and I was like, fuck, she's gonna come out and see me and then ask me what's wrong or if I'm okay. So I was like trying to like gather myself together, and I'm like, why am I wanting to cry again? Oh no, that's expensive, girl. What the heck? Might as well get a new truck. Just kidding. I thought about getting a Dutch Bros, but I don't know. Should I? Yes, it's way different when you experience a somewhat normal temporary. It really is. It's way different. It's a completely different experience for sure. And we go through things, and I know it's just a part of life. People come and go, and we meet people, and people come into our lives for whatever reason. And I know that he came into my life for a reason, and I know that we have something special, even if we didn't make it. And in my heart, I'm not gonna lie, like I just feel in my heart like it's different. Like I think in another life or later on, or in the future, I think we'll find each other again. I really do. And if we don't, then we don't. But I know he was in my life for a reason, and God, the universe just brought us together for something. And I'm gonna forever cherish like everything that he did for me. He helped change me to be better, like truly. And I think that's like the biggest blessing I could have ever received. It's just to view things in a different way. And so there's always a special place here, but we both have things to work on and grow in our life, and in order to be happy and to be the best versions of ourselves, you know what I mean? And sometimes you have to work on those things on your own, and I'm trying to understand that, and I just want him to be happy, and I want to be happy, and maybe we'll find each other again later on, and maybe we won't, but I know that we both will forever remember like what we had. For sure, it'll be a special memory, but I don't know, I'm just having hard days, and today was like a really hard day for me. Like I just feel so hurt, you know what I mean? Just so broken. Like my heart hurts my heart mourns, my heart yearns. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's kind of like a physical illness in a way. It's like how I feel, and it's not a good feeling, and I know it's a part of life, you know, and it's just things that we deal with in life and we go through in life. It's a part of life experience, you know. Man, you know, I really can't wait to see what God has planned for me, and I know everything's a part of His plan, and I know it's all a part of my story, you know, that He's writing, and I just can't wait to get to the end to see what His plan is for me, where I'm gonna be in life, what I'm gonna be doing, like, what's my plan, you know, what is His plan for me? I don't know what it is, but I just can't wait to see it. I really cannot wait to see it, and I think it's going to be great. I think God has big things in store for me, and happiness and peace that I've prayed for years, I know, and success. I know He's got it all written out already, and it's just something, this is all a part of it, you know? And I just can't wait. I feel it in my soul that there's big things coming for me in my life. I know it. I feel it. And that's why I push every day, and I continue to just survive every day, you know, and I keep going, and I don't give up. And I've really been just trying to speak life into myself. For me and my kids, you know. You guys, and I appreciate you guys still being here. I know I'm MIA, and I know I hardly come around anymore, but I'm just really focused, you know. I'm just really focused on my life right now. So many different things in my life right now. I'm just really focused on it, and I just want to say thank y'all for praying for me and always being here, or always just listening to me, or letting me express my emotions to y'all sometimes. Even though it gets old, I know. And just being a friend, you know, being a friend, being a sister to me, being my family, you know, just going through this journey, life shit with me. I know I've been through so much stuff. I mean, look, would y'all have ever thought I would have got engaged and was going to get married? No, I know I didn't. I talked about it, and I know I wanted to, but I never really thought it would actually happen to me, especially, like, this year, you know. So that was like just a whole different thing. And yeah, it didn't work out, but still, you know, like, so many things are going on in my life, changing so quickly, and it's a reminder that you never know how your life's gonna be, you know, no matter how much you plan it. And see, everything that I plan, and I'm telling you guys my goals, and I this and I that, and I'm talking about it and what I want in life, and how, you know, what I'm working towards. But in reality, I really don't know what my life's going to be. Because, shit, I didn't think my year was going to be this way. You know, it was just kind of out of the blue. But, we'll see. We shall see what life has in store for me. And I'm just going to, you know, not think too far ahead. And I think I'm just going to live day by day. Just day by day. Moment by moment. And just go with the flow of life, you know, naturally. I don't think I'm going to try to force anything. Yeah, I'm going to still work on the goals, you know, within myself. But I really don't know what I'm doing. But God knows. My lips, they are already getting smaller. Look. Oh, wow, I'm able to move them more. They're already getting smaller. I can see them. Oh, I can feel it. Mm-hmm. Ooh, yep. See the wrinkles? Oh, my gosh, my bottom lip's getting wrinkly. Oh, my gosh, y'all. Oh! How am I going to do this? Oh, I'm going to wake up in the morning and have no lips. They're going to be so wrinkly. They're like little buttholes. I'm going to hate it. I'm going to regret it. But you know what? It's okay. It's just temporary. I'm going to look funny for a little bit. But it'll go back to normal. Yep, exactly. Oh, Amber, thank you. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's always room for more growth, you know, and I'm going to continue to grow in many areas of my life. I know I am. And I know I'm a good woman, you know. I know I make mistakes and I'm not the best and I might be a little fucking crazy and I might be a little mental. I don't know. But I know that I'm a good person. I know I have the biggest heart and I'm a hard worker and, you know, I've done everything on my own and I'm so proud of myself of how far I've come, you know, and anytime I set my mind to something, you know, I don't give up. And that's one thing that I love about myself, whether other people see it or not, you know, and I may be alone, you know, I've been alone most of my life, but maybe I was supposed to be like that, you know, maybe I'm just different, but that's one quality I love about myself, for sure. I got them dissolved, but I did the whole thing this time. The bottom, she was like, just do it all. So I was like, okay. So I start all the way over, because if not, we would have just had this one side again, and then what if it kind of dissolved it a little bit, or then wasn't even. So we should have the first time. She tried to convince me, but I was too scared the first time to do all of it, but I was too scared. And my sister tried to convince me too. She went with me that day. But this time I said, F it, just do it. Okay, let's just do the whole thing. We'll just get rid of all of it. Yeah, I gotta wait till they heal. I'm gonna have a bruise right here, though. I can see it already, for sure. Yep, I'm gonna bruise right there. That's the only area it looks like it's gonna bruise. Maybe a little bit right there. Right here. It's already bruised. Yeah, they're already dissolving. Ew, that's so weird. They're gonna look funny. Thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate y'all. But anyways, I just wanted to come and show y'all my lips before they're gone. Do they hurt? Yeah, they're like burning. But it's all that dissolver in there. It's normal. Yeah, people, I don't know. Maybe they've never been vulnerable before, but you know what? I take pride in vulnerability. How do you say that? Vulnerableness. Because it's hard, you know, and it's a big step to open up and be vulnerable. It is. It's not easy, and you know, you're opening the doors to, you know, people to mess with your soft heart, you know, but I have a lot of respect for people who can be vulnerable, because it's hard, but it helps you, I'll tell you that. Vulnerability is strength. It really is. It does take a very strong person to be vulnerable, and there's nothing wrong with it either. You know, I think those tight freaking no emotion ass, mean ass, tough people are pathetic. Everybody loves someone who has a heart, you know what I mean? And to me, being vulnerable means you have a heart. I have my clip-in extensions. I'm gonna put my tape-ins next week. I got longer ones. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know why the fuck I did it, but it went good. I don't know what I want to do though. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah. That's why I said I don't think I want to make big decisions right now and jump too far ahead of myself. I think I'm just going to take one day at a time and just go with the flow of life and just keep working on what I'm working on, and, you know, do this side little work, you know, to keep myself busy. It'll be good for me. Make some extra money, you know, on the side just to help the household. And, you know, yeah, remember I'm working on trying to lower my bills and get rid of my debt and things like that. So, but I'm not going to overdo it. I think I'm just going to start small and just go day by day. But yeah. It is. I agree, Amber. I didn't really know Charlie Kirk, so I have nothing to really say because I didn't really know of him. So it's a sad situation, you know, and especially for his family and stuff. You know, nobody deserves that. I don't care what you do. Nobody. You're human at the end of the day, and that's just very wrong for someone to try to put someone else's life in their own hands, you know, like that. That is just horrible. And, but yeah, it's a sad situation. Yes, Amy, that's my goal right now, is loving myself and healing and just growing. I'm trying to keep reading my books too. Those, let me tell you, reading has helped me so much in therapy. You have to start saving for Christmas. Yeah, I do. I might as well just start buying Christmas gifts already. You know, fuck it, why not? This side's really dissolving fast because it didn't have a lot of filler in it, you know, compared to